Hey guys, it's Marco again. Today with a guide on how to play Halondrus as a Frost Mage. This is by far the best fight to test your Frost Mage skills in this expansion. The movement can't get more hectic than this, and trust me, it's a lot of fun to play Frost on this fight. If executed correctly, you will end up doing several hundred less DPS than best Fire Mages without power infusion, but the fun and skill element is worth it. I've played the whole mythic progression as Fire, and I had some extra good pulls where I was completely smurfing on the boss. After the nerf, out of pure curiosity, I played Frost and we instantly killed the boss. I wasn't happy with my first Frost kill, I died near the end of the fight and I was following the other Frost Mage kills on the boss. They all went Ventier instead of Necrolord together with running Shimmer talent. I decided that the most optimal way to kill this boss is to go for Necrolord and run Ice Flows, which will help you greatly with the movement. You will be able to cast Frostbolts even if you're knocked. That will reduce the amount of cast that you waste during your intermission phase. I was also in charge of the bomb duty, so I had to move even more. Ideally, for the best log, you don't want to do the bomb. I was running Plague Divisor as my soulbind, even though you can run Bonesmith and the Many due to their movement speed bonuses, which are quite cool. Another tip which I didn't use is that you always run one movement speed gem, which will give you 6 to 10% move speed increase depending on the amount of sockets that you have. But enough with the theory, the intermission phase execution is the key, so let's see the kill. I'm starting this fight by pre-casting Flashcraft into mirror images and starting with a Frostbolt pre-pull. I'm gonna cast Deathborn immediately after it, followed with Type Potion, Icy Veins, and I'm trying to fish for Flurry proc, so my Comet Storm is gonna crit, but it didn't happen, so I went with my Frozen Orb after it. And whenever you have to move from the missiles, you just use your Ice Flows and just freely move away from it. And just a tip, if you place down your Rune of Power, you'll be able to move away from the missile and still benefiting from Rune of Power. Again, I'm using another Ice Flows to keep up my casting, even though I have to move. Sometimes you're gonna get some lucky instant casts, so you won't need to do Ice Flows in order to move. Now the boss is relocating and I'm using this Rune of Power completely, so I'm just gonna stand here and cast, be in the range of the Rune of Power, and always throw your Frozen Orb a bit in front of the boss. Now I'm using my Ice Flows and I'm hoping that I'm gonna get some instant casts. And now after I got another Flurry, I use my Comet Storm and then I can use my 2 Ice Lances. I got another Flurry and as you can see I'm constantly casting things even though like there's a lot of movement. Sometimes on some pulls I would even have so many Ice Flow stacks that I would even use them for the knockback so I can cast while being knocked. Now I used as much as I could from this Rune of Power and now I'm just going to my spot. Now we have a tactic with my bomb teammate and the priest. He's just gonna pick up the bomb first and he's almost immediately gonna drop it. And then I'm gonna pick up the bomb after like a few seconds and I'm gonna hold it almost until the end and then I'm gonna drop it in front of the doors. But the duration of bombs is now 30 seconds, which made the fight completely trivial. Now I just drop my bomb while maintaining all the casts. I pop 1 Ice Flow so I can move from the missiles. And now this is going to be the juicy intermission phase. I don't always want to use my Icy Veins here, but I'm just gonna refresh this one and I'm not gonna use it until the boss is in the last room. Now I got a lot of instant casts, so I can freely move, and I'm gonna use one global to cast my blink. And now he's gonna do Shatter. Sadly, I didn't get to cast my Frostbolt off there, and now I'm just casting. I got an instant cast, but I could have used Ice Flows if I didn't get the instant cast. And now you're just hoping to get another instant cast, which I did. Cast Comet Storm. And now this is my bomb, so I pick it up. I need to move in front of the Shatter, so I can reduce my movement to minimum. Now we're gonna get another missiles. It was a kind of a sketchy missiles, but it worked out fine. Now I'm gonna drop the bomb here. This is our spot to drop the bomb, because no one is gonna accidentally pull it here. And now I made a mistake here with my blink. I blinked and didn't get me anywhere. It's kind of buggy, but it's whatever. And now I pop my Necrolord ability, because the fight is gonna last less than 6 minutes, so you only have 2, so pair the second one with the time clock. And I'm gonna use my potion as soon as it's off cooldown.
Why do I need to drop it though? Because they are following you.
Now this whole phase is a lot easier than it used to be, so you don't really have to do almost any movement. I do one more flashcraft there, so I gain my mastery buff, and I'm gonna pop my potion soon, and we're gonna finish the boss, and I'm gonna do as the least amount of movement as I can. Here I got a bit out of range, which was a bit unlucky, and now after this missiles I'm gonna pick up the bomb just to play it safe.
Someone needs to take a moon like that.
And the boss is dead. It was really fun playing Frost in this fight. Just the intermissions are so exciting and a lot of fun to do. The end phase isn't that much of exciting. It's still like the first phase, but then you have to dodge the laser beams, but you also have to dodge them in the first phase, and you're gonna just outrange them here. Anyway, I hope that you had fun watching this video. Please make sure to leave a like and even consider subscribing. And of course, until next video, take care.